This AC is serious. So. There is water and everything. Where is napkin and tissue and all of that? I don't want to ask for anything. Where is onion? Where is and garlic? It's not enough, but hello, hello, hello. It's a little delayed. I don't need. Or Samo. Samo. Just oh come. Sorry, don't worry. Hello. It's delayed. Instagram stories.
Okay. Sorry. Should we just do directly to Instagram stories or I should record on your phone?
Instagram stories.
Okay. Thank you for.
It's in my pocket.
It's in his pocket.
Yasmin.
But there's a delay. I change it.
Hi. Hello. Hi everyone. It's still giving a bit of reverb. Sound. Yeah. Just close that, but I need some of this here. Sound department, are we ready? Where's the jog? Hello. Still has a bit of a delay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Can we? You see, it's not really. Sound, you had all the time in the world. All the time. Are we ready? Is it going? It's still delayed. Sound? All right.
Check, 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 check.
Let's have a screen.
Check, 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 check.
Yeah, it's on.
The receiver is there. Check, 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 check,
No, not going to use it. You can't cook with handheld. That's what I'm saying.
check,
This
check,
receiver is
check.
there.
Yes.
Let's check.
Check, check, check. Check, 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 check.
Let me measure the CC speed.
80. Check, check.
Zero as how?
Hello, 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 hello. Is it working?
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Check, 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 check. What happened again like this? Check, 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 check. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Check, check.
Hey, fuck.
Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Check, check.
Shout to mute here. Hello.
Check, 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 check. Mo bọ̀ jẹ́ sẹ́ẹ̀sì. Check, 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 check. Check, check. Check, 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 check. Ó ń gbọ́. Maybe it's from there. Check, 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 check. check, 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 check. Check, 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 check.
Where are those mics? On and off it, off it, off it. I mean, on it, you're not off it.
Which one?
Hello? This one is working. This one is working.
Check.
Jimmy, can we have another bowl actually? Oh, where's the tomato? Is it blended already? Is it blended already? Bring it, bring it. Actually, you know what? I'll change my method. Yeah, go ahead, go ahead. Just leave that for now. Is this on the correct way? Is this on the correct way, right? Is this thing on? Can we hear me? Finally. Sorry, this thing is not. It's not entering this ear, and I don't want it to look awkward. Okay, I don't think this is the right way. The other way. God. I'm so sorry. This thing is giving off. 1 second. Hello. Okay, we're going to settle for this. Is everybody on point? Can we hear? All right, fantastic. So where was I? I'll say that big shout out to a brand that is very particular about not just. No, I'll use something else. Look, leave it there. Thank you, Secretary. Thank you. Let's start again. Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome to the masterclass brought to you by Ecobank, Kitchen and Accessories, and the ultimate seasoning brand, Knorr. Round of applause. Please now, I need your ginger. Big shout out to the Ecobank team for thinking it wise to include an action point to the kitchen, okay? And not just any, I mean, they have Chef Cupid is not, Chef Cupid is a big man, no, for him to cook in front of you, not a joke. Not the little Cupid, the big Cupid. All right, so I have some garlic here. So this is the courgette I cut up. When they tell you that eating healthy or eating good or making good stuff irresistible is easy, this is what we're talking about. Garlic is very familiar to you. Courgette may not be familiar to you, but it's in the market, okay? Go to the market that the Indian people go to. It's in Ilupeju, for how many of us know bazaar in Ilupeju, for example? Fantastic, go there. Ask for marrow or zucchini or courgette. They will give it to you. Mix this with some bell peppers, some eggplant, roast it in the oven, and you have a great dish. I'm going to put this just here, and I'm going to add some fresh thyme. If you don't have fresh thyme, use very small amounts of dried thyme, as dried herbs are way more concentrated in flavor than the fresh. And they don't have different scent profiles. All right. So that has just oil, 1 cube of Knorr chicken. Yesterday we talked about building flavors. So don't be in a hurry to over-season your food because you want it to be sweet. You are eating it with other things, so you need to learn how to build flavor. All right, this pan is hot. I want to share a Chef Reg's trade secret with you. Will you keep it a secret after today? Yeah. Look at them. Something that they are recording and streaming live. So when you want to, again, in building flavor, I'm sure you see it on, Chef Cupid does it a lot. You need to like roast your tomatoes, peppers. When you cook, it adds a level of flavor to it. So this pan is very hot. I'm mixing palm oil, regular vegetable oil. All right, and I'm going to put some of the tomatoes. Can I have some of the bell peppers as well? Whole, don't worry. Ooh. Let me have them. It's okay. There you are. Whole with the tomatoes in there. Let's wash our hands. Demi, can we get the chicken on a red board for it, please? And can we wipe it down, please? So in that pan, I love kids. Where's my cooking spoon? Oh, that's not the one I want to use. That's just this one. So just in here, at this point, please don't be tempted to add any salt, any Knorr. Don't be tempted to add anything. We want to roast the vegetables a bit. I'm going to increase the fire. Please, if you have any question, please feel free to raise up your hand. I'll ask for a mic to be given to you. Now, when you're making any type of rice dish, you want to know the type of rice you are using. So, if you're using basmati rice, you want to be sure that you understand the cooking time of the rice. Like we talked about pasta yesterday, I usually recommend that you undercook your pasta just a little bit so that when you're finished cooking it with the sauce, everything is perfect. Now with rice, water does not get rice done. How many of us agree with that? Fantastic. So we're all, on the same page. Water doesn't cook rice. Steam does. I have a little Chef Rex on stage with me. So we have to trust that, and this is why I'm happy that we're using Arabian pots today. It's all types of heat friendly. Okay, the babies. Where are some of my volunteers? There's the young man. Can I have him come here? I want to show you what's happening to his tomatoes now. Do we need lights here? So you see the tomatoes that you had on earlier, they're starting to scald and turn black in the pot. So you know you said it add a lot of flavor. So this is a way to make them even more flavorful when you are cooking. So you may want to give this a try. If you are not comfortable roasting this on like an open flame, you can put it in the oven as well. All right, round of applause. Tell me your name again. Huh? Anwara. Lovely. All right, put your hands together for Anwara, please. So while that is cooking, we're going to blend it. We'll stir fry some onions, add some garlic, we'll add some rosemary. Our rice is already kind of pre-cooked. We're going to work on the chicken now. Demi is going to cut it, but I just want to show you my seasoning process with chicken. Now when you're using chicken breast, ordinarily I would love to brine the chicken, but we don't have that kind of time, do we? So my recommendation is, when you want to serve chicken breast, make sure you're cooking it to order. Make sure you're serving it immediately, okay? Okay? Very good. So, of course, Knorr chicken. I'm a Knorr ambassador. I've been working with this brand now for over 10 years. I was the first chef, content creator, whatever, to be on their website. You can clap now, don't be a hater. At the time where content creation was non-existent even, I'm so grateful that the brand has been very forward-thinking in doing even collaborations like this. White pepper, just a little bit. I'm not going to add garlic now. Who can tell me why? Who was in the class yesterday? Why are we not adding garlic? Huh? So that it doesn't burn when we start the cooking. So when we're almost done, I will add some garlic so that it can withstand the cooking time. All right? Okay? Because we're going to stir fry it and run it through the rice. All right? So can you mix that up and just cut it into cubes for me, please? Does anybody have any question? This is a good time to ask. Go ahead, go ahead. Can you give her a mic? Everybody, Jasmine Tucker, please. She gave me one of my most prestigious jobs that year, man. Please, big round of applause to her.
Thank you,
Go
Chef.
ahead.
So I saw you put the bell peppers in
Yes.
large chunks. Is
Yes.
there a particular reason for that?
I just want to scald them. I want to roast them. So you know how you roast them on an open flame if you're making like some sort of Mediterranean dish? That's pretty much the idea. It's just to change the flavor. Because if you blended it, cooked it down, and made it into whatever sauce or whatever, it would taste nice. But when you add the roasted flavor, it takes it to a new level.
Thank you very much, Chef.
You are very welcome. Where is the blender, sir? So because of time, I'm not going to, well...
Another question, please.
Any question you have, just give.
So chicken breast can be very difficult to work with. I'm saying ordinarily I wouldn't use it because I feel like you need to season it properly. If not, it'll just be rubbish. So what's the best way to season chicken breast and in very little time that it would actually slap?
To be honest, if I'm going to tell you the truth, I just said it already. You want to cook it immediately. You want to cook it immediately. And you know what? You guys, my little sister, Bisola, hi Bisola, how are you? So, I don't know, I'm going to bring this down to show you guys actually, while I'm answering this chicken breast question. Can we see how like blackened and roasted it is? Good. Can we see? Can we see? Can we see? Can we see? So that's, you know, the reason. So that chicken breast question, to be honest, it depends on if you want to eat it like whole, like you want to sear it in a pan and all of that. I would say that you have to make sure that the sauce, but chicken breast is tough for penetration. That's the truth. So to make it appear like you spend some time. When you buy chicken breast, just throw it in a brine. In a low salt brine or in a low, you can use knorr chicken to make the brine as well. So 1 part sugar, some parts knorr, water, a touch of vinegar, just a touch. Put the chicken breast in that water for like a day or two in your fridge. Take it out, seal it in a Ziploc, freeze it. So that when you cook it, it's already tender and it's allowed time for that seasoning to permeate. You have to do it ahead, but immediately I would say sear it and just add like a good sauce over it. I'll try and show you something here and we'll see if it works. Is that okay? But the truth is you have to serve it immediately. Chicken breast is a little problematic, as you can tell. Okay, let me quickly blend this up. Jamie, is the blender plugged? Okay, good. So I'm not going to discard this oil that is in here. You see what I'll do with it now. Please, I need to remind anybody watching either online that nothing has been premeditated, because we want to show you that in your kitchen, Knorr, so that's part of my story today. Knorr wants to, the reason why at the design exhibition at Ecobank, it's not just because we want to show off our brand. We want to let you know that Knorr is interested in sharing your culture in your everyday life. So when you're designing your home, the things that bring it to life, so you buy a nice bed, you need bed sheets, right? Right? Do you even sleep on the floor in your house? No. So you need nice bed sheets. So the way in your kitchen, you have a nice kitchen from Kitchen and Accessories, you have nice diffusers from Pro Fragrances, you can invite Chef Rex 1 or 2 times to cook in your kitchen. But the soul of your kitchen has to be you. You have to cook what means a lot to you. But sometimes people get intimidated by kitchen work, cooking. We're trying to tell you that the good stuff is what is good to you, but how to make it irresistible is why we're here. To just show you that we are part of your lives and we are part of culture. All right, so let's blend. Let me use the ice cross function. I don't want the smoothest paste. So we're going to turn this thing back on. I'm going to go in with some chopped onions, okay? Nothing super fancy. If you want it to be extra shakara, my recommendations at this point is to add maybe a bit of lemongrass, just the root, not the green parts. We have some gin. Is this garlic and, are these both garlics? Okay, okay, good. Now, there's a reason I'm going to add garlic at this stage, because I'm actually watching it. Because again, don't allow your garlic burn, that's just the rule. Now, some more ororo, some oil, Expo. If you know Yoruba, that just means granose oil and palm oil. I'm going to grab some thyme sticks, some rosemary sticks. Just going to pop that in there. I'm making shakara, pan, shakara, jollof. Please let it be known that this is an original recipe. So when we're doing at the Red Festival, we need to cook a bowl of this thing and just put it somewhere there. Okay? Okay? All right. If you don't know, at the Red Festival is brought to you specially by Ecobank. All right, cool. Okay, let me put this remaining. So when you're making a jollof rice, all you need to be very mindful of is that you're frying your ingredients properly. It doesn't have to be in a lot of oil. And fun facts, how many of us use chicken, meats when you're making jollof rice? How many of us do that? Good. The fat that rises to the top when you boiled your chicken, I think you should start with that for your jollof rice. Who can ask me why? Because sometimes we're adding too much oil to our food, and animal fat is kind of better for you, all right? So you want to start with that before you add any extra oil to the matter. I don't know about you guys, but it smells so good here. Can I have a teaspoon for this, please? Sorry, where is the pepper that was picked? Okay. You people like pepper in this Nigeria, eh? You can't see pepper and rest. I'm going to pick the green chilies from you guys' lot, and I'm going to pick the yellow chilies from my lot. Demi, can you slice them up here for me, please? Just, do we want it spicy today? Yeah. Look at them, Yoruba girls. How many of you here chefs say this thing? You want to sweat down the onions. Don't be pressured by that. They just mean they want the onions to soften. You know when onions go from like hard and they start to kind of shrink a bit? That's what they mean. It means that the sugars have come out, it's starting to break down, and it doesn't have that raw edge. How many of us know, like when you eat suya, you like the idea of onions, but that harsh bite into the onion, is off-putting. A lot of people don't ask for onions anymore. But have you noticed that cooked onion tastes different from raw onion? It's a bit more palatable, so that's really where you want to get it to. Yesterday, I also gave a tip, some of my cooking hacks to make my kitchen very irresistible, is to taking time over one weekend in a month to prep for almost 3 months. I take out some time. It's kind of hectic, to be honest. On Thursday, I go to the market. I buy a box of peppers, onions, goat's meat, all in bulk. I get all to come and help me. We break down the peppers, we peel the onions, we roast them in the oven, we blend. Then I make something I call my jollof base, all right? So we start with chicken fat from my boiling of chicken. This is ready now. So we start, I make this sauce down. But what I also do is, when we blend the peppers raw, I fry some in palm oil with ogiri, iru, crayfish, soup stock powder, lots of knorr, palm oil, and that is like my soup base. I do it for egusi, eforiro, okra. So that way, I'm always prepared. My friend came once, I was like, oh, it would be nice to eat efo. I'm like, oh, I'll make it for you. She's like, you want to start blending? I said, no, it'll be ready now. So I just got some of my efo base. I got some, I like roasting goat meat. I like snacking on goat meat. I got some goat meat, put in added water, allowed it to soften again. And I got frozen spinach from my freezer. And guess what was ready in minutes? Efo. All right, so this is the problem with making jollof rice. Everything just splatters everywhere. Demi, are you done? Can I have the chilies? Can you just toss that in there? Thank you very much. That is going to be a spicy one, but you guys asked for it, so Emiko, we're cooking together, right? Please, can you help, just help clean here? I want this to get going and cook for a bit, let it concentrate in flavor. I'm not going to add any seasoning, well, I can add now, actually. Okay, Demi. Everybody, round of applause for Demi. I think he's doing a decent job today. We fought yesterday, so he's making up for lost time. How many of us have a preference with the knock cubes that we use? Which one do you prefer? Okay, yeah, my girl. Who prefers chicken again? Eh? Who prefers the beef? The Judas cradle. Now, don't be worried that I'm adding what looks like a copious amount of seasoning cube. Yesterday, we made a very delicious pasta. We didn't add any extra salt. And we're cooking rice. Rice is something that demands a lot of seasoning. All right? And nor has a balance of salt and other secret ingredients that we cannot tell you, sadly. Even myself, I don't know. Why am I saying sadly? Oyinkan, do you know? Everybody, let's give it up for my agency manager, Oyinko. If not for her, you won't see me here. Oh. Where is Miss Tissy Fowora? Where is she? Okay. Because she will say I didn't tell her I was cooking now. Okay, let me cover this because it's going to. Can I have a plate, please? Let's work on the fish, okay? How are we going to do this fish now? Who wants to inspire me on a method to cook fish? My dear auntie, you pick the fish. How do you cook fish like that at home normally? Huh? You grill it. Okay, so we're making grilled fish, Abby. You know what? You're giving me an idea. Can I have the fish, actually? Okay. And we can skewer it, or we don't have skewer, sadly. So what we're going to do, Demi, can you blend some chilies, some shombo? Let's just have some chilies and shombo. Just, if you can chop it up or blend it. So I'm just going to put some oil. She said we should grill the fish. So I'm taking inspiration from like, how many of us have gone to Abuja and bought like catfish in one of the gardens? So I think I'm going to go that route. Very simply, we're going to do some knorr chicken over this with some vegetable oil. I'm going to start with one. I'm going to add some white pepper. This AC1 blew my white pepper come out. I'm going to put a bit of paprika. Smoked paprika is my favorite, but I don't think we have that here today. So this fish we're using today, honestly, is not my real preference, if I'm being honest. It's called Cirella fish. They sell it in the supermarkets. I don't know. I used to love it as a young chef. But these days, the joys of shiny nose from Law School Bridge, the wonders in Makoko markets, I don't subscribe to this. Although they want to use knife and gun to pursue me from that market with the prices, but I just really love the fresh produce that Lagos Waters has to offer. So when you're seasoning fish, please be careful. Fish breaks down quicker than other proteins. So don't go and say, I want to make it sweet. You will now put all the salt in the world. Have you noticed that sometimes you eat fish, it starts to crumble in your mouth. It doesn't have a nice texture. And that's why. The price to pay for fresh fish. You know, we've started to equate stench to fish because many of us, fresh fish is only for when Big Daddy or Grandpa wants to eat fresh fish stew. You deserve, put your hand on your chest and say, I deserve fresh fish. Or you people don't like, okay, who doesn't like fish here? Demi, where's the soap that is here? Where's the soap? Please. Say, I deserve fresh fish. So please, once in a while, or as often as you can, fresh fish is necessary for your life. Because real fresh fish doesn't really have a smell. So that way you can enjoy it from just frying it and basic ways, okay? Grilling is a fantastic idea. All right, I think this jollof base is basing. Where is our... Demi, okay, let's hold on. Let's just bring that. We'll manage it. Can we get the chicken, please?
Yes, chef.
Let's get the chicken. And let's get the oven tray out. Do we have like any... Or where's the casserole dish that you could use? Let's use that. So we are going to cook the chicken breast really quickly. We are going to cook the chicken breast. So the chicken breast has just been diced. To the question of how chicken breast should also be delicious, I think if you did it in a dice like this, you put a bit of baking soda on it for about 5-10 minutes, rinse it off, then season it with your garlic, maybe a bit of Knorr chicken, ginger, fresh herbs. It will permeate it and give you that brine effect as well. How many of us have gone to Chinese restaurants and you eat like sliced chicken breast and it's kind of soft? So it's called velveting. Google it. Just Google chicken velveting. Sometimes people use wine. So if you're halal, for example, you don't want any wine, for example, just use like cornstarch, baking powder, or soda, just for a bit. Pineapple juice, leave it in, rinse it off. Don't use too much. It will break it down. All right? Okay, we are going to be sauteing some chicken in oil. Where is the... This thing doesn't look like it has God in it. When you're stir frying or you want to cook small pieces of protein like this, the rule is not to overcrowd your pan. Okay? You want to do it in batches, in small batches, so that it can sear. What does it mean to sear? When you're searing something, it means that you want to brown something so that it starts to develop flavor. It's not going to be cooked all the way through, but you don't want outside to look white or like it was boiled. So boiling creates a very different flavor profile from when you like roast or you sear something. And because they say stir fry, it doesn't mean you should start stir frying immediately. The Chinese restaurants or the commercial restaurants have big gas flames that are much stronger than your home kitchen. So the trick to create that same effect with your home appliance, although this induction set by Kitchen and Accessories is actually really strong, but the way about it is to wait, because when you put anything in a pan, it drops the temperature of the pan, and you don't want that. So you allow it come back to temp, then you move it around. Let's check on this bad boy. Okay. So we need that to evaporate. Put it on a high speed. At this point with the chicken, can we smell that? I know. I sabi the work. What did I use? I've forgotten what I did now. Anyway, I'll use my hands again. So some oil in here. All right, that tomato base feels ready. I'm going to turn that off. So please cook with all your senses in the kitchen. Your sense of smell in particular will save you a lot. I don't know, but that already feels kind of burnt at the bottom, which is not an ultimate bad thing because it's giving me smoky jollof rice. Okay. It's not quite there yet. We're almost there. Can I have that pan, please? I've changed course again. I have this wild idea to actually mix these two guys together. I've not cooked that chicken completely. No, that's fine. Bring that. That's fine, give me another one. Thank you. So in this pan, it's just more palm oil, more chicken, a bit more veg oil. This is the last batch of chicken that we are doing. Add some more sprigs. Leave that to cook. Let me wash this as well, please. Thank you. Can I get a spoon too? I need a spoon to taste. Please. I need a spoon to taste. Who are my volunteers? Who was on the volunteer team? Who wants to come up? No. Okay, just hold on, just hold on. I need a spoon to taste. There's one in the sink, Jamie. Thank you very much. So in the spirit of building flavors, I'm going to give this a taste. Yesterday I didn't taste, but today I'm not as confident. That's actually really yummy. But I'm putting a sprig of rosemary, a bit more garlic in there. I'm going to go in with some white pepper. I'm seasoning till my ancestors tell me to stop. And I'm going to add some more knorr chicken. Maybe can you help me open like 2 or 3 more? As if you've noticed, I'm cleaning as I work, not caring if it's going to splatter a million times, but just imbibe that good kitchen culture of cleaning as you go. I'm going to give this a second taste, and I want to show you a hack. As you can see, I'm tasting quite all right here. I'm not going to put my spoon back in. Even if you're cooking for your house, grab some from the cooking pot and put it on your spoon. Well, you can taste as many times so they don't like you're double dipping, okay? So, drop. I have to know that it's good now. Why people say that guy? At this stage, this rice is also great for like fried rice, any type of like that. We're not making. What? Okay, easy, easy. Okay. Go on, go on. What do you say?
Say for everything. You have to fluff it up.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. So fluff it up. Who said I should pour everything inside? Okay, go on, go on. Go on. Go on. Just you pour everything. Pour everything for her. Okay. Come. Let's clear up. There's rice everywhere. Okay. Clean here, please. Then get bowls ready for sharing. Yes. Now, in an ideal world, I want to mix the chicken in, and do it. But I suspect some people will be angry that they did not taste chicken. So I'm not. I will just put it on top. Is that fair? Because people are already eyeing me like, you must reach my side, though. All right. So fish is going to go in the oven. Big shout out to Radiance Cookware. Radiance Cookware is a premier cookware range from the brainchild Nancy Ume, who decided to do the cooking range after she started falling sick, actually. Do you guys know the story? She started falling sick from pot poisoning. So please, if I'm you, try and get rid of a lot of your non-stick cookware. It's bad for you, that's the truth. So the material from her cookware was poisoning her. So she went on a research and found that cast iron pots were very safe. Enamel pots were very safe. And as a sharp babe, she decided to invest her life savings into this business, and Radiance is a fantastic product. I've been very fortunate to I have this pot at home. As a Knorr ambassador, a lot of us got a lot of green cookware sets. And Nancy has just been a great supporter of Chef Regs. If I tell Nancy I want to boil water, she will send me a pot. Very durable. The enamel pots can be a bit of a hassle, and you have to know how to use care and extra love and attention. But the cast iron pots, very, very easy to look after. Toby, Jamie, can I have a tasting spoon?
Yes, chef.
Is it the washed one?
Yes.
Okay. Can you crack some more Knorr chicken in here? More. Sorry, I have to taste one more time. Let me finish. So once I do this, I just need it to steam for a bit. Do you have any more tomatoes? No, we use all of them. Can you slice up some shombo for me?
Brown.
Yes, and some chilies as well, please. Can you slice some yellow chili, please? Now, do you know what? Who can tell me what's happening here now? If you notice, I asked him, I tasted, and I've asked him to do one or two things. Who can explain to me what's going on? So give some, let someone have the mic. Oh yeah, now. So she's in front. Please give her the mic.
The extra colors.
No, not color.
Okay, the taste is not salty enough.
No. There's a particular term I want us to use. Not seasoning. I'm doing something. I'm not spicing. I'm doing something. I'm balancing, but that's not the word I want to use. You know, I told us earlier that we shouldn't be quick to season. So what am I doing
You want
now?
the steam to really get in.
No.
No.
Who said building flavors? Fantastic. An all-expense paid trip for you. The keys. All right. So that's what I mean. I'm building flavor. We're going somewhere. So that's why sometimes people feel like they can't follow a recipe. They see a recipe online and they feel intimidated. Oh, Chef T did it. Chef Cupid did it. You can also follow flavor in your own kitchen. So for me, I haven't made this particular recipe before, but I'm following a few guidelines that will for sure work. And what are those guidelines? Garlic and rosemary agree together. Knorr chicken agrees together. Palm oil is great. But I wanted to build and build and build so that I don't overdo anything. So now to your color question, I thought it was looking a little boring. So I'm going to use a chili that is not as spicy. We're going to use some shombo. And I'm putting it early enough because if shombo or a pepper doesn't cook well, it can go bad and spoil your food. Then can I have the remaining chili? And it's not spicy enough. So we've added garlic, some more Knorr chicken. Then be careful, oh. with pepper on your hand. Mm-hmm. Now we're talking. Mm. Put everything, put everything. And let's just have the final batch of nut chicken. We need one more. Please don't be overwhelmed by the amount of seasoning you were adding. You know, do you see me use salt? No. Did you see me use salt? No. Your seasoning is enough. Okay, let's go. A bit more. Like 2 single ones, yes. You guys, Demi is doing a great job, Abby. Well done, Demi. Oh yeah, let's go. Careful now, Shoo. Okay, you're not doing a good job again. Let's check on our fish. I'm going to use the grill option. Jamie, can you do me a favor? Can we please clean? If you have foil paper, grease-proof paper, an old shopping bag, this is the point you cover it with over your pot. But the good thing about cast iron pan is it keeps the food warm after you're done cooking. So I think this is the last of what I need to do. Can I have the chicken, please? Can we put it on top? Ooh, ooh. No. I want to show everybody. I don't know if you can see. There's some juice in the pot. Just to even prove to you, some of the second batch of chicken, I didn't allow brown as much, and the flavor profile is going to be absolutely different. So I'm just going to put this on top. I'm going to stick some of that thyme stick in the rice. I'm going to taste the chicken. Let me be sure it's sweet. Because if we will now go on Twitter and social media, that Chef Fred is all hype. Doesn't mean us. At least I know when I cook this food, my Uber driver will be safe. So this is the point I want us to ask questions. We're pretty much done. This is the time for us to interact. And if you don't interact with me, I will interact with you. Jamie, can we put all of this away in the fridge? Let's just clear all here, please. Who has a timer on their phone? Can we set it to 10 minutes, please? Can we set it to 10 minutes? So in 10 minutes, we'll go and check on our food. I am from Bespoke Design. Everybody, round of applause for Bespoke Design. They're a vendor here, and they've promised me free blinds in my house for my makeover. Can you believe that? They have this window that they do. It's glass, and at the touch of a button, it's like opaque. I'm like, American Wonder. It looks like something from Iron Man or Marvel. So they said that they will pity me and give me blinds for my house. I said, oh, I'm redoing my home. So yeah, they lie. I'm kidding. But Bespoke Design, I just really love the automation that I saw. All right, does anybody have any questions before we get interactive? Because we just have about 10 more minutes. The fish should be ready, the rice will be ready, and everybody's going to be happy. Any questions? Go ahead. Please, no. Let them hear you. You're a wonderful girl.
Thank you. So I just wanted to ask what white pepper does, or what the difference is. If it has the same effect as the other Cameroon pepper, red pepper.
No, it doesn't. So that's a very good question. White pepper is just black peppercorns that have been bleached, to be honest.
Oh,
So they have a more perfumey flavor to black pepper itself. Now, black pepper is famed. Why the real original Nigerian stew is your tomato pepper blend, curry, thyme, and white pepper. It is the holy trinity of spice powder combination. But what I found is that it works really well with red stews that you use for jollof rice, chicken stew, meat stews. It works really well. It's also great in your eggs, for example. So it's not a hot pepper. It's a very mild pepper, but it adds this very, like if white pepper you put it near your nose, you're going to sneeze. It has this very almost perfume-like effect. So it's not a hot pepper. It's a pepper that gives background. It gives a bit of smoke to your thing. So I would say use it to season chicken, beef, for stew in particular, anything where there's tomato, pepper, and everything. I would not recommend you use it for like, and it can, if you want to use for a stir fry, for example, I would not recommend. No, I recommend where you're going to use like soy sauce and stuff because it's going to darken anyway. Because sometimes white pepper powder can darken your food and it looks a little ugly. And it can even taste bitter, so don't use too much of it. So yeah, that's my 2 cents on white pepper.
Thank you.
Tap for Hannah is not easy. Any other question? I'll ask you people question. No? When you was Chef Cupid's class, your mouth was very strong. Jimmy, where are you going to? You will eat rice. Hello. I said something yesterday in my master class as well. How many of us feel like your kitchen is not good enough yet? How many of us feel like that? 1, 2, 3. Sir, what's your name, please? I was addressing by your name, that's why. Pardon? Mr. Ifeanyi, why do you think your kitchen is not the dream yet? You want a grill, outdoor grill. Fantastic, I'll come back to you. Who else feels like their kitchen isn't inspiring enough to create yet? Why? Aesthetics is not giving yet. Okay, who else? Okay, who likes their kitchen now? Oh, Mr. Michael, come off here. You design stuff for a living. Of course you have a nice kitchen. I was talking to citizens, civilians. Who else? Who likes their kitchen? Are you going, man? Okay, what do you like about your kitchen? There's space. Who also doesn't like their kitchen because there's no space? I know, it can be really daunting. But the reason I'm asking is because, and we'll get to your real question. The reason I'm asking is because I started Chef Regs from the back of my grandfather's house. I always tell this story. And I thought it was really important that no matter what your kitchen looks like, it's a great place to still make good stuff irresistible. Why is that? You need to just be able to, what to Tunde Onokoya, to really create, to do big things from a small place. So to allow the, not so great aesthetics, all right, the not so great space. I used to cook. It was just zinc roof and vibes, that I started. 5 more minutes for this timer, thank you. That I used to cook with. And I grew this business. Someone asked me today, how long have I been cooking? I've been doing it for just about 15 years, if not a little over. And I just started regardless. I still don't have an aesthetically pleasing kitchen, if you want to know the truth. And you think that, for a chef, how is that? The truth of the matter is between adulting and life. And the thing is, in my home, I'll be honest, like my bedroom, my living room, maybe I place a bit more value and time on that. I still want an aesthetically pleasing kitchen. And funny enough, my content kitchen is getting an upgrade from kitchen and accessories. So if you watched my content before, I have a series that I did with Knorr called Eat for Good. You can go and binge watch the series on my Instagram. So you see that old kitchen, and we're changing it now. Mr. Cyril, where is Mr. Cyril from Kitchen and Accessories? Come. Let's put our hands together for Cyril. Mr. Cyril, come, run. We have, Demi, can you check on the fish? See how it's looking, please. Come for Mr. Let them see you now. This is the GM. They're not the GM. Mr. Cyril is in charge of projects at Kitchen and Accessories. He does the execution part of things. Let them see you now. Let them celebrate Grace. Come on. You guys celebrate Mr. Cyril. He's a very powerful man. Come. Clap for him now. He's representing his boss, Mrs. Shola Obakoya. She was here a few minutes ago. And Content Kitchen. Thank you guys so much. And obviously, they have made this kitchen possible. So when you see a bomb kitchen like this, but what's my point? I'm just trying to tell you that it's a growth story. But your kitchen is a place where you dream, where you create. I've made, in my old office in Shomolu, I made some of the best memories with my friends. When I opened my office, I couldn't even afford to paint my walls. My friends' screed was staining their body, but I fried plantain. I made a delicious stew. We made some rice. I want you to always still think about your kitchen as a place that is always the place to create the irresistible stuff. You even open your bomb on your TikTok. I saw it. You know when they say, you know those old school pictures on Facebook, for example, when your neck will be inside, then now God has added butter to your bread. He showed the kind of kitchens, the kind of cakes he was doing. Cupid used to bake. The hustle was real. Now he's not a cream boy wearing knack. You know, he's now a Hollandia brand ambassador. So it's about growth. My prayer is that once you've experienced a class like this today, that life, and I'm praying for you people, though, that life will be kind to you, that you will have kitchens that are beautiful like this in your mind, but I want you to start imagining actual beautiful experiences. All right? All right, let's check on our fish. Let's check on our rice. All right, the fish is almost there. It's not cooking as quickly as I want it to. So it needs a bit more time. Can I have a spoon and check on the rice? Wow. The thing on the bone for under. So much of a wow stuff. Who said that under this? This boy is my spirit animal, honestly. Chai. Is the camera getting this? Where is Precious? You've been gisting with Cupid. Cupid has done his class, done his content. You guys, round of applause for Precious. Precious, I'm doing, come here, and they will say you're blocking their camera. Yeah, come around like this. This looks so good, honestly. Now me make come. Am I the drama? Am I the chef? Just. I said I won't mix it, so, but well, if chicken reach you, it reach you. Please, can I get a spoon to taste? Baby, can you prep some more chilies and all of that for garnish? Both. Not ready. So can we set the timer for another 10 minutes? Or you people eat it like that? It's almost ready. The good stuff takes time. Any more questions? We're just playing a waiting game now. This is live cooking. So please, pardon me. Any other questions? You can ask me questions about my career. Who wants to ask? Who wants to go? Who wants to go? So my aunties at the corner there, you have been videoing me, but you don't want to ask questions. Go ahead. Is that your mama at the back? Hi, mama. Mama, I know you have a lot of questions to ask, so please give her a mic. Tell us your name.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I'm happy to be here today. Courtesy the madam in front.
Huh?
Yes.
And what's her name?
She hasn't seen me. Good to see you. I'm so happy to be here today. Thanks to Ecobank, kitchen and accessories.
And the sweetest season in the world, no.
Okay. I give kudos to you at least putting this up
Thank you.
to feed us this evening.
Thank
Isn't
you.
it?
It's to taste, so.
Yes, definitely to taste. And I know it's going to be very sumptuous.
So why did you bring your daughters along today?
It's a good thing coming out to see places.
Okay.
Getting at least the one in Unilag.
Okay.
She's going to get experience, exposure, close to our course.
Okay.
At least she's in kind of this field.
Okay.
And definitely the younger one, she's growing.
Okay.
And just rightly talked about growth.
Okay.
So they're going places, I know, by special grace. And this is an avenue for them to tap from words of wisdom,
Yay.
from exposures, and make good
All right,
things
round of
in
applause
life.
for Mama and her girls.
Thank you.
So lovely.
Thank you so very
Who else
much.
has a question to ask? Who wants to? It can be on not any topic concerning my career or cooking. But if you want to ask, like again, somebody was asking Chef Kibide about who cooks in their house. I'm like, sir, what is your business? Please go ahead.
Okay, so
After you answer.
another question. Are there times where you don't know what to cook?
Oh, every time, a lot of times.
Okay.
There are times I don't know when I want to what I want to cook. Did I mention earlier? At home, I honestly really don't like cooking. Money drives me to cook.
Okay.
Did I say that out loud?
Yes.
So two things drive me to cook. When we have work, it's just my, I mean, I don't know, you're a banker at Ecobank, you head events and branding at Ecobank. When there's work, your juices will flow, right? But when I'm at home and I'm just regular me fregene, when I like to cook, I like cooking for my family, making sure everybody's okay to eat. Then for myself, I'm very spontaneous. I should stop doing that because it's not the way of the Lord. But I like making salads a lot, and I'm not talking shredding carrots, cabbage, and putting mayonnaise. No, I'm talking romaine lettuce, grilled zucchini, confit duck leg that I've shredded. I'm talking making a dressing from scratch from roasted sesame seeds, garlic, ginger, red wine vinegar. I really like making salads that are like meals. I like tuna. Buying like a fresh piece of tuna sometimes, searing it, cutting it up. I like making very wholesome vegetable type dishes. Then sometimes I'm not really meant to be eating spicy food. Because of Fit Farm, I like a foriro. But if I don't want to eat a foriro that is too oily or just has a lot of like fats in it, or has more fiber rather, what I started doing is I started adding eggplants to it. So aubergine, I cook it down to just bulk it up. I add lots of greens. I use about a tablespoon of palm oil, lots of pepper, so that it's spicy. You drink plenty water, it's a hack. But it's delicious. Add plenty iru, add plenty crayfish. Those are two things I like to cook. But when I don't know what to cook, there are some things that help me. I have things like, I like this Indian flatbread called paratha. It's usually in the freezer. I usually, like I said, I have goat meat that is already pre-seasoned. And sometimes I have a bad habit of snacking on gari. I like gari and granite a lot. So imagine roasting goat's meat that is already there. You roast small flat bread, then you just add plenty ice cube. Gary on the rocks. I'm not really like adding milk and all these funny things. I saw some of you go leave. So you guys, please. I'm not here tomorrow, so I need it. You will find a way to link up. You see, thank God I shared my. At the back there, you're having an argument. What's the argument? What? Okay, what's your preference? And it has to be Gary Jebo. Huh? No, I don't like milky Gary though. Okay, fish is doing well. How are we doing on our timer? Where's my accurate timekeeper? Can someone set a timer for 10 minutes, please? No, the rice never done. The fish is almost ready. Huh? Okay, you're timing. Okay, once we're at 5 minutes. So, Mama in front has a Gary product. Please see her after this class to pick up, to find how you can buy. You were saying somebody like Milky Gary. I'm lactose intolerant, so I don't agree with you. Coconut Gary, I'm going to fight you guys a little bit on that one. Because sometimes I think they use coconut oil, so you're drinking Gary and your is just swelling around your mouth. I don't know about that. Yeah, so I've never eaten one with coconut pieces. Somebody even has a product with pineapple inside. I thought, okay, interesting. I promise you, sir. But I like their tapioca product. So those are some of my hacks when I don't know what to cook. Any other question? Mama, she had a question. You can ask it. I'll just repeat. Okay.
About your training. Where did you train?
Oh, she's asking about my training. So I was very fortunate to go to a really prestigious culinary school in France called Le Cordon Bleu. They said period. I went to Cordon Bleu in 2010, I believe. And, oh gosh, that's a long time.
How long was it?
It was for, my classes were for about, I spent a whole year in Paris, but my school was about 8 months. I did. Ah, je parlais français un petit peu. Oh, was that a flex? No, je parlais français un petit peu. My roommate at the time begged me to pick up French because he said I'd be more useful to my chef when I did my internship if I understood French. So I got a French tutor. I did classes like 2 to 3 times a week. I'm just living in France for most of the year. I kind of understood French words. You guys, guess what happened? I got into the restaurant and my chef was like, salut bouvet, donc, so I want you to speak English to me because I worked in Australia, in Miami, and I've forgotten a lot of my English now. So I would like to speak English with you so I remember my English. And I was like, this chef I was working hard for to learn French now wants me to speak English. But the beautiful thing was I could switch between French and English in my kitchen. And another funny thing that happened in my restaurant, I worked at a really good restaurant. It's called Market by Jean-Georges. Some people in the kitchen thought I was black American because in Paris, black people that are not, well, originally French only come from like Senegal or Francophone countries. So to see a black person, big build, speaks good English, has to be black American. But I didn't understand because my name in Paris was Boubé. People couldn't really go with Boubemi or Fregene, so it was just Boubé, right? So, hey, Boubé, tu connais Snoop Dogg? And me as a young child that grew up with Word Up magazines, of course I knew Snoop Dogg. I was like, yeah, je sais, je connais Snoop Dogg. Ah, c'est vrai? Tu connais Snoop Dogg? Why? Ah, wait, is Boubé to connais Snoop Dogg? So I used to wonder that why were they so excited that I knew who Snoop Dogg and other rappers were. Turns out that I found out later that they assumed like me and Snoop Dogg were in the room like 2 of us. But I should have milked it, Sha. Yeah, I interned at Market. I was thankfully very valuable. My chef loved me so much. He put a lot of training into, he trained me a lot, invested himself a lot into me. I was meant to open a restaurant in London. That's how much he believed in me. It didn't happen, but it was part of the building blocks for here today. But a lot of my upbringing was not even in the culinary school. I started a culinary business before I went to school. I was barbecuing. I was hustling, basically. And even after that happened, I was meant to go back to Paris. It didn't happen. But let's just say it was all in God's plan because that's what birthed Chef Regs. And like they say, the rest is history. We're almost done. Is the 5 minutes done now? Okay, 5 minutes is done. We're going to serve the rice. Can we get we're going to do a plated one first. Bring that bowl. Can I get like rosemary sprig or something? Sprig. Anything that can work as a garnish, like a salad, or can I get a flat spoon, please? Can I get a flat spoon? Yeah, fine. Can I get tissue, please? Can I get tissue? Can I just get a... Okay, let's get that. Oh, we need tissue. Please, Ecobank team, can we get some serviettes from maybe the coffee shop or something, please? Thank you. Oh yeah, this is expensive stuff, but... Yeah, well, no, don't break that down. Can you clean this up, please? Please, at home, don't feel intimidated. Get a nice bowl. Wish me luck. Because if this thing casts for funny. Wait. Careful, you don't get too excited, my brother. Oh yeah, where are my prayer warriors?
We're here.
Voila.
Voila.
A round of applause now. Is it beans? If it is easy, Juan, can you bring out the fish? Careful. I'm going to use small style to store. They might need some plating spoons though. I need some plating. Can I get the watercress? Hello. I get some palm oil, please? Can I get some palm oil? Can I get some palm oil? Can I get palm oil? Can I get palm oil? Palm oil. Let's get it. Let's get it. No, come. Just put it here. Let's go. Let's go. It's okay. Fine. Wait. Give me that. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pure pleasure. Is this the second edition of this program? It is my very, very big pleasure and honor to have been one of your facilitators, hosts, master chefs at the second Design and Build exhibition brought to you by Ecobank. And for the very first time, there has been a practicality of what goes on in your kitchen. Thanks to Kitchen and Accessories for bringing it alive, but most especially to Knorr for making everything irresistible, because this is the good stuff. In front of you, we have our Pan-African Shakara rice. We have done some with chicken breast running through, and all of this is Pan-African because it was picked by you. We have some lamb lettuce just around for garnish. I made a quick last sauce because I thought it was lacking something. You remember what we said, building flavor? So I made a small sauce with the juices of the fish and some palm oil to bring some life to the plate. And we've also done the fish with the rice over there with the roasted zucchinis, lots of chilies on top for extra spice. So this is how you create the irresistible stuff, the good stuff in your kitchen, how you make it irresistible. You can take everyday ingredients, mystery ingredients. So maybe you guys should go home and play a little game. Tell your friends to bring 5 different ingredients to your house, and you can make the good stuff what? Irresistible. You can make the good stuff what? So, who are my volunteer tasters? No, round of applause to him. What's your name? Okay, the you that pick the ingredients as well, come on stage. Who's going to help? Come. Who's going to help her hold this thing now? Please help her hold. She wants to make a video. Okay. Oh yeah, let's stand to this side so that. Well, how should we stay? Oh yeah, let's sit down like this, please. All right, let's go. Have you guys gotten up close? I know. Before we taste, let the cameraman get an up close. No, we just have to stand like this. All right. No. We need them. We are blocking their view. Oh yeah. We just need some up close videos for the technical team. Hope you need to hurry, please. All right. What's your name, sir? Toby. And what's your name, please, ma?
Dr. Kassim.
Dr. Kassim and Toby. And please, what's your name again? Tell me.
Oyindamola.
Oyindamola, please come. Oh, sorry. He doesn't know. Mr. Michael, we are blocking the live stream. Sorry. I know. So sorry. We can't stand in front of the cameras. Oyindamola, please come this way. Tell me your name. Lydia, come and stand behind or beside Oyindamola. Wasn't there a third chair here yesterday? No, it's okay. And please, my darling, just come over here. All right. So, Angela ma binu simi ejo. All right. We are going to have ladies first. So, Oyindamola, can you do me a favor and just help, dish the rice, serve it across. Demola, can you give them spoons and extra plates? Small, it's tasting, no, not eating. Just a little bit. Just help dish. Demi, don't block them, please. Just do that and let's go. Add the small bowls. No, the plastic ones, the paper ones. Where is the remaining? It's not finished. Find. All right. So we have Oyindamola, Toby, Dr. Kasim, Anjola, and Lydia. Yes, Lydia. So, no, you can also, the fish one is just the fish. You can try the fish as well. So please go ahead and taste. Angela and Lydia, please, you're not left out. So can you please use this plate and use the other small plates there as well? Oyindamola, please, can you help me serve them? Yes. All right, let's know the verdict. When you're ready for the verdicts, let me know. Where's Angela's plate? Angela, in fact, this rice is for you. If you want to score her. Because she's a baby girl. Okay. Okay, you need a spoon. And let Oyindamola give you that spoon. So let's hear who's ready to give the verdict. Toby. Talk your mind, I know the fear.
Irresistible.
It's what?
Irresistible.
It's irresistible. Yay. Dr. Kasim, are you ready to give your verdict? Dr. Kasim is going to be very honest. I trust her.
It tastes very nice. But I think the garlic is too much.
Okay, you're not a garlic lover like that. All right, great. Angela, what are your thoughts?
Very nice.
What do you like the most?
The fish.
The fish. Please share the fish for everybody. Lydia, have you had a taste?
It's very nice, but I would have preferred more chili.
You would have preferred more chili. That's good. But when you're cooking for a crowd, you have to be careful for people's chili levels. So we have extra chili you can add. Oyindamola, what do you think?
It's really nice, but the rice is a bit hard.
Okay, but the rice is a bit hard. But we agreed that the rice was hard. You people said you're in a hurry. It's okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it has been a pleasure being your chef. I hope you enjoyed everything. And we are going to do our best to serve and get everybody to taste. So, till next year, I've been your Chef Rex. God bless you all. Thank you. Wait. Let's give them from down. Down. What? Why? You didn't get it? Okay, you want us to place another one? If you get me, you didn't get at all.
I got, but no pictures. I couldn't get pictures.
You freeze it.
Check, 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 check.